Hello everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. Playing in the craft journal, the little one, and I'm using some stencils that I got from Funky Fossil Designs, which is a UK based company. So I'm starting off going straight in with some shades of pink. So this is Carnation, and then I'm also going to be using magenta and fuchsia. I'm kind of doing a blended page, or that's what I was hoping to do. Sometimes these colours don't always blend brilliantly in the craft journal, and I think it's that thing, if you want them to, then you need to stick some clear gesso on there first, just to make the paints move around a bit. They're less likely to just sort of sink in to the very thirsty cardstock. Okay, so this is a stencil from Funky Fossil Designs called Buddha. I love how striking this image is. So I'm going in there with some black paint and using a blending tool to put that through the stencil. So because it's got quite fine details, you need to be careful not to have too much paint on your sponge, otherwise it will just bleed through. So there I'm just extending the stencil down onto the page just to kind of anchor it and make it feel a bit more grounded. This is another stencil from Funky Fossil Designs, and I'm just having a quick look at them. This one is called Brush Marks, and again I'm going in with some white paint there. So then I'm using some archival inks, and I'm just adding in, well actually just using an archival ink in a pink tone. I'm just adding a little bit of stamping onto the background too. This is a really quick, simple page, so it really doesn't always have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be hundreds of layers. Sometimes it can just be quick and simple, and it's just as satisfying to spend time creating something like that as it is those pages that grow into layers and layers and layers of different things. So then I've cut out some turquoise hearts from some collage paper that I had, done some turquoise splatters using a gloss spray, and then I'm just doing almost like little stitch marks around the edge of each of those hearts using a fine liner. Why did I say it like that? A fine liner. And then I did spend a little while trying to decide where these should go. Should they be together, spread out? And in the end, I went for kind of spread around the page. So you can see I started sticking them in a line, and then I was like, no, I want one down here. And then that didn't feel right, it didn't feel balanced. So there we go. You do definitely get a feel sometimes for when your page is balanced and when it's not. Then my usual mark making using the white Posca pen. So this kind of just adds another bit of contrast onto the page too. And I don't know, I just can't leave a page without doing this. Maybe that's a touch of OCD, I don't know. I shouldn't have thought about it like that. But anyway, I don't care. It's all good. And then I'm using this Posca pen. It's quite a thin one, and I'm just freehand writing my quote onto there. I do go back in over some of the letters just to broaden up some of the sides of the, can you see what I'm doing there? So just to make them stand out a little bit more. What you imagine, you create. That could be in all sorts of senses, couldn't it? Okay, so that really is all that there is to this page. No collage paper going down first. It was just straight in with colour, then the stencils, the focal point, some tiny little hearts, and some writing. And I really enjoyed making this page, and these stencils from Funky Fossil Designs are really great. So if you've not been over to that website, hop over and have a look at what Sarah's got on offer there. There's some great things. Yeah, so oh yeah, then I just did some Semic writing, but my white pen was being really naughty. I think it was running out. I have replaced them and got some new ones. Just did some more writing at the bottom of my page, and that was the page finished. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me create this really simple page, just showing that it doesn't always have to be complicated. Sometimes just a quick art journal page is what you need. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.